welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles. In today's video, we're going to be talking about when is it a good time for you to get a P.O. box for your business. I actually got this question on one of my videos, and I thought it would be a great question to discuss a little bit more in detail on this channel. So I am going to be answering the question, when should I get a P.O. box for my business? If you are interested in this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So the first point that I have noted here is when you have time or when you have to ship or receive goods. So that would be my first sign if I was considering getting a P.O. box or not. You know, am I shipping and receiving goods? Do I need to ship out even documents? You know, do I need to receive documents? Do I need to ship out hair extensions? For my business, I needed to ship out hair extensions, and I did not want to ship out the extensions from my home address for safety and professional reasons. I went over some of those reasons and some of those examples in depth in my ebook, which is Drop Shipping Now, Wholesale Later. I'll link that down below. But pretty much that book goes over my journey starting a hair business and also my advice to people that are interested in starting hair businesses and transitioning their hair business from drop shipping to purchasing in bulk for a bigger profit. So if you are interested in jumping into the hair industry, or if you're interested in growing or upscaling your business, transitioning your business, be sure to check out that ebook. Again, the link is down below. But that was the first notion that came across my mind in relation to a P.O. box. I said, okay, I do need a P.O. box if I'm going to be sending out extensions, because when you send out products, there's a return sender section. And so when you send out products, there's a obviously, a to and from section. So if my customer did not receive the extensions, or if for some reason the extensions needed to be returned back, I wanted them to have an address to safely return the extensions. And like I said, I did not want my address on packages, especially when your business starts to pick up and when you're shipping items to people that you don't know, because initially a lot of businesses start off with shipping products to people that they know, or maybe someone that they're comfortable with, maybe a coworker or a cousin or a friend of the family. But as your business grows and you start to get orders from everywhere, it looks a lot better. So that's the professional point that I mentioned a little bit ago, to have a business address listed on your packages and also on any business cards or any literature for your business. So that would be my first point. If you are considering getting a P.O. box, or if you're wondering, should I get a P.O. box, should I not, ask yourself, are you shipping out goods? Are you shipping out documents? Are you receiving goods? Are you receiving products? Are you receiving documents? The second point that I have is when you create a website. So it is really important to have your business address on your website, in my opinion. It provides that professional touch. There are a lot of websites out there that look like scams, that do not look legitimate. And one of the reasons is because they don't have all of the information that they should have advertised and showcased and right there available for their potential customers and clients to see. If you do have a website, I strongly recommend you having your business address listed on the website, along with your business phone number if you have one, and information about your business, like on your about page. Also information about, your shipping and your return policies and things like that. We've touched on some things that we do need to have on our website in other videos. But it's really important to definitely have that business address listed if you are wanting to present yourself as a professional establishment, even if you're an online-based business. I think sometimes we get so wrapped up in the fact that we're online-based, and I'm saying we're because I'm referring to my business. I am online-based, and some other businesses that I work with as well, where we downplay the significance of being professional or looking professional because we're online-based. And whether you're online-based or you have a brick and mortar location, you still want to come with the same mentality of putting your best foot forward and being as professional as you possibly can, because that is going to grow your business and create more security with your sales. A lot of people are more apt to purchase from someone that they can trust, from someone that runs their business professionally. And I'm not saying that adding that address on your website is going to do all the work for you, but it definitely puts that professional touch and also that sense of security and safe touch, because it has an address and a phone number to tie your business to, instead of you having a website with no other means of contact. So if you are creating a website, and also besides the professional look, a lot of times when you create websites, there's an address that you have to put into your website on the back end so that when you ship out orders, that address can print on labels. For example, I do use Shopify for my e-commerce store. I've made multiple videos on this channel about why I use Shopify. So if you are interested in using Shopify for your business as well, please click the link down below this video. Choose the plan that works best for you, and there may even be a free trial, but you have to click that link to see. But like I was saying, with Shopify, you do have to go ahead and type in or put in a business address. They do give you options to print labels right through your Shopify store, which makes shipping so much more seamless. I also get discounts when I do print labels through Shopify. So I do need an address to put in my Shopify store when I do ship out products. So that's another reason that you may want a P.O. box if you're not wanting to use your physical home address. If you don't have a brick and mortar location or an office, you do want to consider, in my opinion, looking at a P.O. box so that you can have that address printed out on labels when you do ship out products. Now, the third point that I have is when you start noticing that you're being asked more frequently for your business address. So different documentation will ask for your business address. There are some documents or some things that you may apply for that want a business address, but you cannot use a P.O. box. So there's the workarounds with that. We'll go over some alternatives to a P.O. box in some other videos later on. But when you are being asked for your business address more frequently, whether it be for the setup of your website, for an event that you're going to, if you're wanting to put information down for just record keeping, it is really important to consider getting that P.O. box so that you can have that business address handy. The fourth point that I have is before Google picks up on your home address as your business address, please obtain a P.O. box. So this does happen. Occasionally, Google does connect you with your business. Even if you're trying your hardest to keep your business and yourself separate, occasionally it happens. When I first started my business, one of my old addresses was linked to the name of my business, and it actually was on Google Maps, and I was so shocked, and I was just so like, what, are you serious? I wasn't really too scared because I was no longer living there, so I wasn't scared for my safety, but still, if I was living there, I would be terrified. So there have been other instances with people that I've worked with, people that I'm friends with, where they have experienced Google linking their personal address to their business. And I don't know exactly how the links work, and if it was something that we did in an error to have them linked. However, I do know that it has happened before. So before Google picks up on your home address, I would definitely recommend getting your P.O. box business address in the search engine so that the Google and the searches pull up your business address, your business phone number, your business website, and everything's categorized and listed professionally under your business. And it's not, okay, well, this is her business name, but this is her home address and this is her home phone number. So it's really important to start getting the search engines familiar with your business address. The fifth tip that I have is P.O. boxes are not the only solution. If you don't have a P.O. box, you can also purchase a business/virtual business address. So I mentioned a minute ago that I was going to touch on that in another video or touch on that somewhere down the line, but I decided to include it in this video. I honestly forgot that I was going to talk about it, but I do have it on my notes here. So if you are needing a physical address, I do know for the IRS, if you are applying for an EIN number, I believe you cannot use a P.O. box, I believe, but I'm not completely sure, so don't quote me on that. But there are certain things that you are going to need a physical address for. And if you're not wanting to use your home address, and if you cannot use a P.O. box, you can always look at different businesses that offer business addresses, and it's titled under virtual business addresses. So you can Google virtual business addresses, or I think it's pretty much virtual business addresses in my area, and a list of different businesses will pop up. Pretty much when I was considering using a virtual business address, how that worked is you pay a certain amount per year or per month, and all of your mail goes to that place. So maybe it's like a front desk that keeps the mail and sorts it for you to be able to go in and grab your mail when it comes in, or your packages. So you have some place that's receiving the mail, and then you also have a place that you can write the address down on for different literature for your business. So it's pretty much just purchasing that address, and it's purchasing that shipping and receiving service. You don't necessarily have to have an office or a brick and mortar location attached to it. It's just that virtual address that you're paying for so that you can get around, not using your personal address. And if you don't have a brick and mortar location, like I mentioned, and not having to use a P.O. box if you don't want to use a P.O. box. So there are definitely other alternatives, but those are the reasons that I would look at getting a P.O. box for my business. Just some of them. I mean, there is many other reasons why companies seek out and actually obtain P.O. boxes. But like I always say, ultimately do what's best for you. If you do have any additional questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.